Jesus is the light of the world. Jesus is the light of the world. And he's here living in my heart. Even when the world goes dark, I can shine, shine, shine in the night. I can shine my light. I can shine my light. I got his light in me, always igniting, and I can't hide it. It burns eternally, illuminated, and it's not fading. It's like a star that won't go out up in the night sky. I want his love to shine, burning so, so bright. Jesus is the light of the world. Jesus is the light of the world. And he's here living in my heart. Even when the world goes dark, I can shine, shine, shine in the night. I can shine my light. I can shine my light. I want the universe to see me, being more like him daily. I want the universe to see me, being more like him daily. 'Cause Jesus is the light of the world. Jesus is the light of the world. And he's here living in my heart. Even when the world goes dark, I can shine, shine, shine in the night. I can shine my light. I can shine my light. I can shine my light. I can shine my light.
So, who are we interviewing today?
We're doing a story on the Super Quadcopter World Racing Championship. This kid is supposed to be the best.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's expected to win the whole championship.
Cool.
Yeah.
To my number one fan, yours truly, Carter, World Racing Champion. Hello? It's you again.
You keep calling me. I'm telling you, I am going to be the future quadcopter world racing champion.
Oh, hi, we were at Channel 7.
I have more important things. I have people at my house right now who probably want an autograph. Okay. Bye, Grandma. So you guys want an autograph or something?
No, we're here to interview Carter.
Yeah, I'm Carter, future quadcopter champion.
Nice to meet you.
Yep, sure it is.
Okay, is it okay if we do an interview out here with us?
Yeah, I'll go grab my captor.
Okay.
I'm Carter, future super quadcopter world racing champion. I'm Carter, future super quadcopter world racing champion. I'm Carter, future super quadcopter world racing champion. I'm Carter, super future quadcopter world racing champion.
So Carter, how do you get so good at piloting a copter?
Well, it's pretty much all me. I'm just super awesome.
What would it mean to you if you win the championship?
I win? When I win.
Sorry, when you win.
Well, I'm already the best, but that trophy would be great to keep showing everyone how amazing I am. They'd probably have a parade for me and want lots of autographs, stuff like that. I'll be world famous. Everyone will want to meet me. Paparazzi will just hide out in my bushes just to get a picture of me. I'll make millions with my own TV show.
Hey, Carter.
Kids, do you believe that guy thinks he's got a shot at the championship? Just look at him, wasting his time riding his bike. You're going down, Logan!
Do you ever have time to hang out and play with friends?
When you're gonna be a super quadcopter world champion, you don't have time to do kid stuff.
All right. Do you want to show us some of your quadcopter in action?
Everybody stand back! Got this. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry about your copter. We're going for a bike ride. You want to come?
Yeah. That sounds good. So I guess we're done here.
Yeah, I think we're done here. Tonight, we bring you the story of a local boy learning that there are much more important things in life than being famous. Only on 7 News.
God is the greatest, and we don't need to be.
There's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. No, not a one. No, not one. No one else can
Hey kids, did you know a long time ago,
All the way back in the book of Genesis,
after the story of Noah and the great flood,
that there was only one language?
there was no English, Spanish, or Chinese. There was only one language.
And all the people lived together.
That's how our story starts today.
The story of the Tower of Babel.
The people joined up to build a famous tower. Let's build a great city for ourselves, with a tower that reaches into the sky. This will make us famous and keep us from being scattered all over the world. Did you catch that? They wanted to be famous and tell everybody.
Look how great we are. Look how tall our tower is. And God saw their hearts, so he decided to do something about it.
God turned the people into a bunch of babblers.
As they were building the tower, suddenly they all started babbling.
They started speaking different languages so they couldn't understand each other.
And this caused them to stop building the tower and leave the city.
Now kids, don't get the wrong idea. It's not bad to build buildings, even tall ones.
So you can't keep playing with your Legos, but you need to remember this.
Don't try to be a famous person.
God is the greatest, and we don't need to be.
Have you ever dreamed of being a famous athlete?
Or a rock star?
Or a movie star?
Or even the president? Most kids do. Everybody does, but mostly for the wrong reasons.
We want to be famous so we can say, "Look how great I am. Look how tall my tower is."
Do you know what that sounds like to God? A bunch of babble.
That's why you shouldn't try to be famous.
Just be a kid that loves God and puts him first. And if you do become famous one of these days, make sure to point people to God, not yourselves.
Learn from the Tower of Babel. Try to stay down to earth.
God is the greatest, and we don't need to be.
So, part of God's story is about how people tried to build a really big tower, and it goes like this. Remember when God created the world and it was perfect? Well, God created people to enjoy this perfect world with Him. There was no sadness, sickness, or death. Everything was good, and because people trusted God, they would get to live in this perfect world with Him forever. Unfortunately, people stopped trusting God. They disobeyed Him, and that's when all the wrong things in the world began. People made wrong choices, and their kids made wrong choices, and then their kids made wrong choices. So God decided to start the world over again through one guy, and it filled up with all kinds of people who had one thing in common. They spoke the same language. Today, people all over the world speak different languages. Maybe you speak English, or Spanish, or Mandarin, or Hindi. Well, back then, there was only one language, so everyone understood each other perfectly. One day, these people decided they wanted to build a tower, but not just any old tower. They wanted to build the tallest, coolest, most impressive tower in the world. A tower that would reach the sky so that everyone could see it. Basically, they wanted to show the world how great they were, all on their own, without any help at all. They tried to get to God, but one day, God would come to us instead. Kids, have you ever tried to do something on your own? Something to make everyone else think you're really cool or smart or important? Sometimes we want others to know we can do things by ourselves, and we don't want to give God any credit. Well, that's what these people wanted, so they started building. They stacked brick on top of brick on top of brick until the tower was taller than all the other buildings around it. Even though God loves it when we use our creativity to make things, He doesn't like it when we try to take the credit or glory that belongs to God. Because God is the one who created us in the first place. He gave us our brains so that we could think and dream, and He gave us our hands so that we could build and make all sorts of things. So really, we can't do anything on our own. So when the people built the tower to show how great they were without God, He decided to stop them by confusing them and making them all speak different languages. Now they couldn't understand each other at all. When one guy talked, the other had no idea what he was saying. It made it really hard to work together or even live in the same place. So they all scattered and moved to different parts of the world. They called the place where God confused them Babel. The great news is that people didn't have to build a tower to be with God, because one day He would come to earth Himself to be with us and rescue us, because He loves us. And that's the story of the Tower of Babel.